Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming out aggressively. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And his throw is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The give to the tailback. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. He might want another play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside.
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Things looking really good for this offense on their first drive of the game. They've been able to get it done a lot of ways. An explosive play there in the running game. Great vision. He's able to break out, and he sets his offense up at 1st and goal.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yo. I'm playing Matt right quick.
Down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Texas to you.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I'm Louisville. I'm red.
They've made 3rd down offensive
Fucking
key.
solid red crayon units.
The snap sets up to throw. Setting up the screen.
Sure. It's like a chrome helmet too. Chrome red.
That's perfectly fine. From a defense,
I chose them because they're uniforms. I think I told you that.
React to shallow. The running back catches the football. Come up. He gets
Last game I
I
played was a night game at home. That was tough.
He's got it. Slips through the line.
Yeah.
Return sets up the offense and negates some of the
We have a rule before the 50. It's less than 4th and 3. You have to kick it.
open this drive.
Plus, he was on his own, like, 20-yard line right there.
Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a
Just can't run the ball worth a fuck with this team.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. On the run, deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there.
All right, that was wilding out right there.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges.
That's
you
right,
can see
though.
it right there, man. They shrink windows fast.
I need to. This is a fucking massive game for me.
Really better make sure
Because I'm
you
in
dial
a.
in today,
I just
or
took
else
over
they
this
can
team,
make
so
you
like
After the
this
second
year,
down misfire,
recruiting
looking
is
at a 3rd
fucking
and 8.
massive, bro. Or like what I do with it.
They're working that left side.
And I have a fucking. I have a 5-star quarterback on a visit in this game, and I'm neck and neck with the guy I'm fighting with. So if I ball, if my quarterback balls, if I win by 17,
the best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Made the grab.
Let's fucking go.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than
Just
that.
gotta wait a second, buddy.
It's wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy
He's
catch.
cooked.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
I normally don't play Matt anymore because I'm too goated.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
All right, we're up 2 touchdowns. We're fucking blitzing all day. All right, that's a good play call.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Direct snap. It's Simon. Here's the pressure.
No way he hit that.
Racing down the left side.
Did you see that?
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts.
That's all right. I've played Matt enough, dude. He beats himself. Sure, he got me on a trick play, but when he's just trying to drive down the field, Matt throws picks, bro.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa.
That's all right. You want to see something, buddy? I'll give it to you. First play.
Big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that.
I'm either throwing this for a fucking bomb or an interception, and there's no in between. I'm doing this for you. Oh yeah, he's blitzing. Oh fuck, it's all blown up. That's all right. I didn't throw it for a bomb. I don't have time to set my feet.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Lost to fire on second down. Punts it out of the air. Powers through. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand.
Okay, I'm going to just pass this whole game.
After he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space.
I'm gone forever. Touchdown. Yes, sir.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Might have that man coverage running.
And then turn it into
Can't
a
do that.
Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, we're coming right back at him with the blitz.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
About to make him punt it again.
Give to the back. He's going to lose it.
You're running it on 3rd and 11, buddy.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he did.
Louisville has it back.
Poor guy, because I'm about to score again. I don't give a fuck.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys...
Oh, no. What?
No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Oh, no. Poor guy, dude.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his
just no ball.
gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
I just got plays, man. I just been running the same playbook. Like ever since my first season with Utah.
Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I always ran the same offensive playbook, so I just know what to look for on certain plays, you know? Like safety dropping, is it just one-on-one? No safety, you know, back right side of the field.
On the move from inside his 5.
That was like Cuban 2 minutes. See, this is the point where I start to feel bad for him, and I don't know if I should just let him get him score.
They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
Oh, yeah,
it's
ranked.
He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be.
It's just I get to play Matt and then the other 5 absolute fucking god-tier motherfuckers of the league. That's why I'm 4-3.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's
oh, no.
It's Goodwin.
He might be gone forever.
The 20.
My whole defense is absolute garbage, dude. Yeah, my fastest cornerback and safety, my fastest DB on the fucking team has 88 speed.
Nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats.
So if anyone gets past me, I'm fucked.
I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
But I just bank on my offense. You know what I'm saying, Ian? You've been seeing it.
Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Just put up more points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
But if I win by 17, I get a huge boost for the fucking recruit I'm going after, which is what I need to fucking get rid of.
throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play.
This quarterback's not fast either. That shit sucks.
With the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Louisville.
Damn, that's so tough. Another one.
To read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Baylor!
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic.
Yeah.
Now they can make big, huge plays.
My secondary's trash. They can't stop anything.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers.
I thought, though, it's all about putting up more points than the other team, buddy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh, you're just like cooked. Yeah, they play against your computer team. So there's still a chance, but you can't beat the computer, buddy. You got bigger problems in life. Oh my God. That should have been a pick. I know Matt's mad as fuck.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy
turning it on. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last
all right, now right here, we're taking a fucking Detroit's a homie from the league. This is a touchdown, bomb touchdown right here, boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, get there. He dropped it. No way.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, that's all right.
You know, quarterbacks and
Gone
receivers,
forever.
they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
I'm putting up 41 points before halftime, bro.
And the extra point
Holy
was good as
shit.
they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
Leaves it with the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end, crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Simon. Rushes on him. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Yeah, buddy. Two seconds left in the half. That's all right. I'll take that. I'm winning by 24. Yeah, 45 points in the first half is fucking insane. Matt's playing no defense right now.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with...
A lot of room to the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense set on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive
I might be
plays.
gone on this play. This might go to the house.
Football,
if everyone gets their
run
block.
guys and get him on the ground.
Block.
For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got him still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back score. Breaks into the open. Spins away. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's
hate off the running back.
This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You're throwing incompletion down in the red zone. This is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Not a chance.
I'm hopping on.
I guess the idea was
to Matt missed the field goal.
Consider the lead not chipped away.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like,
there's just so much time left in the game.
And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 6 over Iowa. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Snap it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the single back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Simon. He's got his man. It's a running room. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Scoreboard operator better stay loose. Plenty of time to go here as we start the fourth. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
That's low-key cooking.
They still have work to do. Trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure.
I'm only up 11
kick.
now. Matt's
that is
cooking.
why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out
No,
ready
I'm about to
attack.
go run down and score real
After
quick.
a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away.
He stopped me, and I had to
Let's
punt
get
it
this
twice.
offense back rolling
He
again,
scored both
create some
times.
momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That's all right, though.
The play action fake. That's caught. It's Hussein. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Fires to the wideout. Snags it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win.
Touchdown, Louisville!
I know, they had all the fucking momentum, bro.
They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country.
I'll take it from the front.
His way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down.
I knew that shit was going to be gold, bro.
Really well with the upper body and with the mechanics, and you could tell drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another... play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Simon.
He's trying it again.
Makes the grab down the middle.
What? He caught that?
After the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
He got a... It's on him. The flag's on him. That's so devastational. Oh, man. No. Oh, man. He fucking caught that. That's crazy.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Time out.
Damn, he's on the 3-yard line. Where's straight rushing? What are the chances I can block
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there.
He was. I mean, he has to. He's down 18.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
It's alright though. It's over. I have the ball.
Defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive too on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll run it, try trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep
I'm kneeling the ball right now.
Get a few 1st downs and get a W.
A hostile environment can have a major impact.
Let's go, and I won by 17, bro. That's so fucking huge.
So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Yeah.
Well, this is what makes college football so great.
So you win by 17, and you have a motherfucker on a visit, you get a huge recruiting boost.
And they're still jacked up.
That's
and they're
fucking
still excited.
massive.
They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmosphere.
This is the only game of the season.
Even when
Like,
the team
it
isn't
fucking.
ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump
It's not
up and
bad,
watch.
bro. It's only one game every 2 days.
For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
I mean, if you're like what Matt's doing and have like 7 of them, then that's got to be something. I mean, there's. Oh yeah, it did. I kind of let up on him in the 2nd half. Almost cost me my 17-point lead. Oh, they're coming, buddy. Don't you worry about it. Word, we're 5-3. I have back-to-back bye weeks coming up. I have nothing to do with this team for 4 days. Yeah. I don't know. Then I only have to play 2 more people and 2 CPUs.